This is Apple on the 5-minute time frame. Here are your price targets for Friday. Now we ended the day at $259.58, up 0.44%. To the north side, one level of resistance and a potential take profit area takes us to roughly 261.55. Above that, 263.30, and at 4 standard deviations and another level of resistance, roughly 264.96. To the south side, the middle of the trend takes us to 258.11. I will turn that into a different color that indicates for me, as I look at this very quickly, the middle of the trend. So if we hit this, this is one level of support as well, and we could bounce off that or just chop sideways, or we will continue to go down along this line. Now, after that, another level of support will take us to 254.76, 252.94, and roughly 251.30. This is support, support, support. Potential buy-in areas and potential stop-loss areas as well. Looking left, this was the 52-week high right here on Tuesday at 265.29. Now, this is what's kind of funny. This line I marked back in 2024. So all we've done is finally go back to an area we were already, and we had basically a rug pull. And now we've worked our way back up to this level. And I'll show you that really quickly in the daily. But some other things to note, here is a gap to the downside. So we went up, and this is going to fill down here. So this will close out at roughly 252.52. So if you like to go short, there you go. And then 255.61. And it has been a while since I've looked at this. This ticker is my largest individual holding. That took us down to 248. So I'm thrilled to see this finally bounce again. And then watch out for landmines to the south side that I have already marked a while ago down to here. And that one is 238.11. This one is 234.28. And then we've got a monster one down here to 213. And then just when you thought the bleeding was over, 203.01. But we are not in the channel, not in the zone, not even close. Right? The last time I bought in, I'm going to flip this over. Oh, here are some yellow, the yellow lines are again from 2024. Now let's go to the daily. There is a milestone here with Vanguard. I made a note of it because I've sent them 2 emails, and I know it's not because of me, but it just feels like it was me. I wrote them about 2 items that really ticked me off with Vanguard. And guess what? It got fixed. So a bunch of us probably were very mad and actually did something about it, and Vanguard listened. So I was very thrilled. But kind of a little late because of what they did. I opened a different account. So I don't trade with Vanguard anymore. Any new stuff anyway. Okay, I digress. So we are at 259.58. The next leg up will take us to 276.35. The 1-year price target. So we've already hit that. So it actually now is 255.41, but a leg up from that is 315, which represents a 21% return from where we are, and that's a long ways off. Now, the last time I bought in down in the one, oh, I guess I didn't mark it. Did I? It was in the one, oh, here it is. Or is it? Where did it? No. I bought it in the 150s. But I don't see where I marked it. So I will have to come back to this and take a look at this again. But, oops, again, I am thrilled. Option R, as you can see, I've tracked this for a very long time because I've owned this for a super duper long time. I weathered some major extremes. I was very upset that Tim Cook got rid of the Aapl, spent millions and millions and millions of dollars on it, and then did the rug pull. And now all of a sudden he's into AI. It's time for him to retire and go bye-bye. Take his parachute and go. Okay, so the other ticker I want to go over is the leader of the board, Dow. And yeah, that is me, but it's also Dow Chemicals. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, oops, let me hit Command Z. I don't know if I hit something wrong. Let it populate. Oh, I just went back to the whole thing. Okay. So I traded this thing apparently. Okay. I'm in the hole, but I traded it today 4 times. And that's okay. I am not upset about this because this obviously is a long-term hold for me. But let me show you this on the 5 minutes. So what happened is we ran today because it was earnings. So the weird part is I'm talking to you right now on Thursday, October 23rd. It's super late in the evening. But on Wednesday night, I set a sell order, not thinking about earnings. I'm like, I'm just going to sell this to buy it back cheaper because I don't know, the way the market's turning, who knows. So what I did is I set a sell order for 2%, a 2% return on purpose. And then it triggered. Well, there's a gap all the way up here to 23.43. We ripped past that, and then we got to here, and then we went higher, and then now we touched at a higher level at 24.72, but now we're at 24.51. Had I stayed down here and just played the long game, I would have made a return of 12%, 13% almost in one day. But no, that didn't happen. Then I set apparently a different order. I thought, if it hits, I'll also sell out this. So I bought in at 21.68, 22.20, and sold out here for a 1.62% return. Again, my thought process was to sell it, when it tanks again. Okay, and then I sold more. Apparently, I set an order up here. I don't know. I was acting crazy yesterday, Wednesday. Yeah, that's probably because I wasn't of sound mind after my HOA meeting that I went off on my board members. Okay, so my brain wasn't there. So then I also bought here at 23.69. 23.69, and I sold at 24.45 for a 3.22% return. So let me move that over here so it doesn't take up too much more space. So I bought in again at 23.69, sold out at 24.45. Okay, very good. All right, so I sold 2 lots because I apparently bought it twice at the same price and sold out at the same price. Oh, crazy. I've done some crazy, only on this one, and XYZ, I think it was. Some crazy moves I accidentally did. Okay, so that's Dow Chemicals. The 1-year price target is 35. So now I will buy once we retrace, because we will retrace. It's just a matter of when. We've got a gap down here to also think about. Okay, so that's it for Dow for now. And let me go to another trade I took, but I wonder what the bottom is. Oh, URI, WMB, T-Mobile. Okay, let me go to pot stock. I don't smoke the stuff, but I will trade it. Let me give you some levels and then ignore all the horizontal lines. They mean nothing in a sense, but I'll explain. Okay, so why did I mark this? Oh, that should be in purple. Okay, that's where we ended, 469, a 5.63% return. Okay, so one level of resistance will take us to 477. Above that, retracing to an area we've been, 492, and don't hold your breath for this level, that's at some other point, 507. And then the middle of the trend is now here, 447. If we hit that level, I will anticipate a bounce off of that. If we continue to melt, that will be 417 is another buy-in area, which I might just set an order. It's also a stop loss area, another stop loss area, 403, or potential buy-in, depends on what side of the line you bought, 387. Looking left, notice the wick that touched this line and bounced off support. On the way down, the lines turn into support. On the way up, the lines turn into resistance. And then we had resistance. So here we got up to resistance here, just grinding down along here, and that resistance turned into support, and then we bounced, and then this turned into support and bounced. All right, and then touched some areas that I already marked out. This blue is from 2020. Let's see, yellow is 2024. I don't remember what year I marked that. Okay, so I've traded this thing a gazillion times, and I taught my neighbors how to trade today, at least one lesson anyway. We have many more lessons to go. But my friend and neighbor bought in or put an order for Friday at 450. So we're going to track this. If she buys at the middle of the trend, she's going to maybe sell out at 1 or 2% just to practice. That'll be fun. And then my other student, Kevin, says that he would like to buy at a lower rate at 440, and I'm super ultra conservative and I own a lot of this ticker. I don't need more, but if the price comes to where I want, I would buy it. So I would set my order here or look at a gap where it, oh no, I think I already have it set at 418, but 417 is the other number. So maybe some at 417, 418. Now, so we are at 469 right here. Let me just correct this. You can see this better. Okay, 469 is right here. So I bought in